We turn our attention now to the airport, where a lot of flights have been canceled, but not due to the weather. The infamous software update that sent airlines scrambling on Friday, well, it's still a pretty disastrous situation for Delta Airlines and its customers. While other carriers are largely back on schedule today, Delta, which calls MSP Airport one of its hubs, is struggling here and everywhere. 135 Delta flights, that's a quarter of their trips in or out of MSP alone today, have been canceled. Around 200 more have been delayed, and this is the fourth straight day of this. The CEO says the issue stems from a critical system going offline and says they're working around the clock to make it right. In the meantime, though, I went to the airport to see how customers are coping. From the outside, it appears to be an ideal day to fly in or out of MSP. But don't let the weather,
I found out at midnight that my flight was canceled.
or the short security lines inside fool you.
I've been here since 9.
For Nathan Howell and hundreds of other Delta customers, this line, and time in general, seems to stand still.
It's 1 o'clock and I'm here and we need to get up there. So, not much.
That line is for reticketing assistance, not to be confused with the equally long line down in baggage claim.
Our luggage just basically disappeared. We came down here yesterday and it was just a sea of nothing but bags.
How they're organizing this, I don't know. I just hope we get our luggage.
Heidi Henry and Tom Roch were only supposed to be here for a few minutes.
Coming from California, trying to get to Connecticut.
That was last night, and they already know they're going to need that luggage.
I think we're going to become citizens of the state here. So in theory, we have a flight out on Wednesday. But at this point, that's just a theory. I mean, who knows how all this is going to spiral out and where it's going to go.
This is now just a Delta problem.
Kyle Potter, editor of ThriftyTraveler.com, says as most airlines have gotten things under control after Friday's disastrous crowd strike put systems into a tailspin, Delta's problems are unique.
Some of their scheduling software basically just broke. My understanding is Delta has been trying to do this manually, but when you're flying thousands of flights a day, you just can't keep up.
Got on a plane, taxied out onto the tarmac. Looked like we were about to turn onto the runway, and the pilot said that the pilots had timed out.
Doug Shue says that flight was on Friday, and his family has been stuck here ever since. But somehow their bags still made the trip to Florida.
So we've been stuck here in Minneapolis with clothes on our back.
A nightmare, an absolute nightmare.
Sherry O'Brien is still trying to get home from Florida after also coming oh so close on Saturday.
They were waiting on one crew member to come from another flight, and then at 7 o'clock, when that didn't happen, then our crew was timed out.
If you need to get somewhere this week and you're worried about flying Delta, the time to start searching for a backup flight is about 30 minutes ago. I wouldn't feel good about flying Delta on Friday. This is going to take some serious time for the airline to reset and get caught up.
It's why Nathan feels fortunate to have found even a less than desirable flight home tomorrow.
I was supposed to have a direct flight to Jacksonville. Now I stop in 3 places.
Not that he feels good about it.
No. No.
Well, Sherry O'Brien, who you heard from there, well, she's still hoping to make it home tonight from Florida after her flight was delayed 3 times today, especially because she just learned that her bags actually caught an earlier flight and are already at MSP. By the way, Delta's promising to make it right for customers, but experts say you should keep receipts and get ready to wait there too, because reimbursements, well, as you can imagine, they're expected to take a while.